I don't know what happened, but I have to start this video all over again. Yeah, I love books. I collect them. I love rare cookbooks. This is one I ordered a few years ago, and it's about the cooking of East Germany, obviously when it was under communist rule. And they had a lot of shortages of food products and long queues, so they had to be quite inventive. And a lot of the recipes are uh, sort of similar to Russian as well. And Hungarian. I mean, lechko is a Hungarian dish mainly made from peppers and paprika. There's a sort of easy potato fry with gherkins, and I can read some German. I did it at school, and it's my mother's tongue. Yeah, it's garden gherkins. Don't know what that means. Would that mean cucumber? Durchfesch, Durchfeschner speck, or speck. Speck is a type of bacon. 2 onions, butter, obviously, sugar, acid, I think is that, oil, vinegar, salt and pepper, easy to know, salt and pepper, estragon, which is tarragon, dill that's dill, but I think it means the feathery leaves, and something, I don't know what it is, Speisestärke, but anyway, it looks good. And what else? A lot of other sort of, yeah, a lot of Hungarian influence and some Russian. Looks like a bread pudding of some type, but a savoury one. They use the basic ingredients that they could get their hands on. Yeah, Ungarisches Rahm sauerkraut. So that means Hungarian cream sauerkraut. And I do love sauerkraut. It's very good for you. Try and get the fermented one if you can. It's really good for you. Right. This is a brilliant book. I did buy it, I must confess. I bought it from a bookshop. And book one is a Korean Buddhist monk. And it's all about temple food. And it's vegan. But the recipes look amazing. A lot of the ingredients are difficult to find. If I can go to West Malden in Surrey, it's about a 40 minutes drive away, no, about an hour. I can go to Korea Foods and get many of the ingredients. It's a really nice book. I've seen her on the television a few times, and the food looks yummy. I could easily become a vegan. Didn't realise that I had 2 of these Korean lifestyle books. How to increase your happiness and your life in general. Sorry. This one, I know it's backwards. The Korean Book of Happiness, which I don't think I've read yet, because I'm making too many videos. That's the problem. So I should make more time for reading. And this one I bought as well when I got some spare cash. I think I brought it brand new. It's called the Book of Korean Self-Care. It's got a lot of simple Korean recipes in. Some kimchi recipes. And the good thing about kimchi is you don't have to sterilise the container. You can just use a plastic container. But the most important thing is the temperature in your fridge. And my fridge freezer, especially my fridge, is too cold. So I don't think kimchi would work in my fridge freezer. I'd have to get a fridge thermometer. I just think it's too cold. A lot of people in Korea have their own fridge designed just for kimchi, and all the women that make it, I know men make it too. They have their own special ingredients and ways of making it. You can be quite adventurous. You can make vegan kimchi, or you can use the fermented anchovies. I will give it a go soon, but I'll have to keep an eye on it. I don't want to give myself food poisoning. But I like to buy the kimchi that now you can buy in almost every shop. And I like making well, I've only made it once, Korean pancakes. What I usually do is buy them frozen, but they're very expensive, but so delicious. Alright, the last book I want to show you. I mean, I've got millions of books I could show you. This country, Azerbaijan, 100 questions answered. Unfortunately, it's from 1997, so maybe quite a lot has changed since then. And Azerbaijan is, I wouldn't say it was a Caucasian country. When I talk about Caucasian, Caucasus, can't pronounce it. Caucasus, yeah, that's countries beneath southern Russia, and in the south is Turkey and Iran. Yeah, southern Russia, Turkey, and Iran. And there's many different types of Caucasus people. I don't know whether the Azerbaijanis or Azeris, as they are called, are. I think they're a Turkic people, but I'm not 100% sure. Turkic or Iranic. I think Iranic actually. And there's a lot of Azeris that live in Iran. They are a Muslim country. Um, it's fascinating. It's got lots of pictures in it. And it tells you so many different things about the history of the country, the culture, customs, food, etc. I've watched a few videos online about Azerbaijani people and their culture, and the Azerbaijani women, very beautiful. I got that from the charity shop. How much was it? I paid £1.50 for it. One day this might be worth a bit of money, but I don't think books do very well anymore, unfortunately. I did sell some books a few years ago, and I think altogether I made 60 odd pounds. But I was selling books that were quite expensive when I bought them originally, so I was a bit disappointed, to be honest with you. They're not really worth keeping. I mean, my oldest book that I've got is a Russian book translated to English. It's a childhood book printed in 1970. It's like a long poem, but it's a story, and it's got lovely pictures in it. I may have shown it to you before in a video a long time ago, and it's called The Little Hunchback Horse. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever part with it because it was my first book really. I couldn't read it for a while when I was very young when my dad bought it because I think he bought it in 1970. So I was only 4 years old. Oh, he might have bought it when I was a bit older than that. I can't remember. But it's been looked after and treasured. It's still in good condition. Uh, that's really all I wanted to talk about today. Do you like reading and do you like collecting rare books? Uh, what's the rarest book you've got? And do you like buying cookery books? I mean, I don't like buying books like from Jamie Oliver. Uh, who else is popular? Gordon Ramsay, Rick Stein, Nigella Lawson. Uh, I like to get books by little known authors, not anything interesting. I bought this lovely Miami cookbook, but it's all in French, I think. Is it from Miami? I can't remember. Or is it an island, a Caribbean island? But it's all in French. My French is alright. I can understand a lot of French. So I want to cook some of those exotic meals soon. Because I love cooking. Cooking's got a bit boring recently because of the cost of living crisis, and I don't like waste. So when you come to a recipe in a book and it's got loads of ingredients, like 20 or more, and there's things that you might never use for a long time, in case you might not like that meal. So if you bought something, I don't know, something to put in that recipe that you don't usually use, it's just gonna go to waste at the end of the day. And all these sauces you can buy now, and the best before dates aren't that great. I bought some. I like beef rendang. I think it's an Indonesian meal. Oh, Malaysian. I'm not sure, but it's. I didn't know how much. It was Sainsbury's own. Yeah, beef rendang or just rendang, and I didn't know how much paste to use, and it didn't tell me. So I thought I used half the jar. It was only about that big. And I thought, what's the use by date? And I thought, 7 days. Well, let's see what it tastes like. So I cooked this beef skirt, it's called, good quality beef. I pre-cooked it just in water. And then it started to stick to the bottom of the pan. But luckily I saved it just in time. And then eventually I added the coconut milk and the paste. And when I was eating it, I thought this could be anything. I couldn't taste any spices, exotic spices. And I said to my partner, I should have added the whole jar, really. But if you've ever, I'm not saying I've ever tasted diarrhea, obviously I haven't. But if you have diarrhea or someone else has diarrhea, it can be a really unpleasant smell. Well, it usually is. But the curry, I kept saying, even though I ate some of it, I kept saying he liked it, but I kept saying this could be diarrhea. I was saying, not the taste of it, but the smell. If you can imagine what diarrhea would taste like, this is what it would be like. And I thought, wonder how many reviews Sainsbury's got for that Randang paste. That's something I'm going to look up because I love looking at reviews on anything, really. Anyway, I hope you like this video. I don't want to make it too long because I am a chatterbox. I don't script my videos and I don't edit them. I don't see the point. Alright then. I'll see you soon with another update on my life. Bye.